Hello, everybody, and welcome into episode 41 of True Realms. We are still sponsored by Martin Mancini, a thing that I have to talk to Flame about in a moment, which will be great. But I
Oh,
don't know if I'm allowed to say it on recording. The message was vague, so we'll leave it at that. But just get hyped about Book
oh,
5 and our
oh.
coming story surrounding
Yes.
the universe.
Speaking of which, folks, when that book releases, we will be taking a short break from whatever campaign we are doing, and we will be running the Call of Cthulhu game for that. The first session will be you watching us flounder and muss about to make characters. By the way, I'm putting a stipulation on this episode for everybody. It's an honor system stipulation. You don't have to punish people at all. But I want to see if we can go a session without cussing. Like I said, it's honor system rules. I'm not forcing you. There's no going to be, oh, you cussed, 20 lashes, you're out of the game. This is more of a can we do it idea. But yes, when the book comes out, we will be starting Call of Cthulhu. If any of you know what you're playing and want to share, you're more than welcome to now.
You're asking a lot of me and Mayor, I think.
I'm doing alright.
I
I
mean,
You're asking. I'm sorry,
I'm asking
Flame.
a lot of
You're asking a lot of a
myself
fucking
too.
Irishman. You're asking a lot of an Irishman to not cuss. Okay.
I'm asking a lot of myself too, or Chaos. I'm asking a lot of myself too. Okay?
I can do it though. I can be
I
a
got a
good
tall
boy.
picture in front of me, and I'm just trying to stay nice and happy.
It
Okay?
is not a long running campaign. It'll just be like what you said, 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, 3 or 4, 5 at max. It's not gonna be a lot of stuff. It's basically gonna be, um, if I remember correctly, I'd have to go look at the notes. I don't have them on right now. I think I'm gonna have you start December 18th, 1989. You have until Christmas to do what you need to do, and you are gonna go around, get clues, and try to figure out what's going on.
It's just a fun, quick way for us to try a new system and celebrate our sponsor.
Celebrate a sponsor, and at least of a book that some of us come to love and really enjoy. Some of us have come to admire and such.
I don't remember who I'm playing or what their name is, which is going to drive me nuts.
I mean, I'm not going to force anybody. But
You don't
let us get
remember?
to.
Not off the top of my head, but Flame was talking. What do you got, Flame?
No, it's okay. It's completely okay. But let's get to our question of the night, folks.
Oh, we have one? Nice.
Yes, we do. And I'm gonna reword this just a little bit so it makes sense. What is your technological level opinion for a game you're in? And what I mean by this is like when you're playing a game that you're designing and you're going to run, what do you like more of? Are you like primordial, pure magic, no technology, modern day tech, futuristic? Like, what is your level of comfort? I'm gonna go first. I prefer no tech. Heck, I don't even like gunpowder in my games. I don't want firearms. I don't want. Give me swords and sorcery, old school primordial magic. And yeah, you'll notice For Realms has guns. It's got some tech. Compromises had to be made. That's just how the game works. Chaos. You?
My preferred tech level would be a mix of colonial era and steampunk. Like, I'm willing to either be no magic or very much and magic and science together. I can go either way, but there have been a few times where I've just had this really bad itch for sci-fi, but it just comes and goes.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that itch for something. You get that itch from Minecraft and stuff like too. I get you. Uh, Mayor, you?
I like tech. Give me the tech. Not
Yeah.
not a ton of it. Like I don't like modern day stuff, but Give me some of it. Give me
You're kind of like a pirate, steampunkish kind of design.
the more just like pirate and old west is really what I like. I don't like steampunk. I hate the art for steampunk. It's stupid.
Yeah, fair enough. Pirate, old school. It makes sense, but it's old, dirty, dingy, dusty kind of design.
My problem with steampunk is it's all like
Well,
well, we talked about that in True Bants. I don't have to go back through it again.
no, I meant more like the West, like old Western tech of like it's there, it kind of works, it kind of doesn't. It's dusty, it's dirty, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's I don't know.
Or are you a Western sci-fi kind of guy, or like what are you?
I kind of just Western purist, Western and
Western pure?
Western and uh Western and pirate purist. I don't like adding a bunch of sci-fi. Like aliens is cool. Bring aliens into it if you'd like, but I don't enjoy like we've got cowboys, but this cowboy's got a ray gun and a cell phone. It's like, all right, you gotta settle down.
So wait, did you like the movie Cowboys versus Aliens?
I couldn't follow it. It didn't make it like it was funny. It was a cool concept, but I was like, what? Why? Why is this happening?
Yeah, I got you there on that one. It was a good concept, but I think it just fell short. But all right, Trucker, I think I know your answer, but let's hear it.
Oh, space punk all the way, baby.
Yeah, you're our space head. We love you. We love you for it. Because if you weren't it, then it never would be in this world.
I want space. I want spaceships. I want ray guns. Uh, nondescript laser swords. That way I don't say the other word and get us in trouble.
Plasma blade.
I think that's why I'm doing a Starfinder campaign for you guys is I'm indulging my own fascination with space punk.
Well, you got to. As the DM, you gotta have some of the stuff that you love in it. Otherwise, you're not gonna have any fun or love to run the campaign, and it's gonna fall flat. 'Cause I knew a
Yeah.
DM. We played with her for 3 sessions, and then she bailed completely because she was amazing, yeah, but they wanted her to do like an old west meets like the best way I can describe it, Moscow winter, and she hated it. She hated old west stuff. She hated firearms. She was a true blue. Give me the deep enchanted forest. I will run you Fey 24/7. It'll be the best story I've ever written, kind of stuff. And she agreed to do it, but there was nothing of the stuff that she liked in it she would want to run, and she just kind of bailed on it. I'm like, I don't blame her. You got to have some of the stuff you love in it, so you're willing to run.
Well, there's a good way to do that though. You could literally run like a post-apoc,
We weren't
like
doing that. That's
weird.
not what we're running.
No, I mean I get it, but that got my brain thinking. If you want to do like a nuclear winter, Wild West kind of a thing, it's possible.
We weren't doing nuclear winter.
I mean that's fine. I'm saying there's ways you can make that kind of work.
I get that, but it doesn't kind of matter now,
You know.
Yeah. Marky Mark, now that you're here, we can ask you the question. In your tabletop games and such, what is your preferred level of tech? Are you swords and sorcery where there's no technology, not even gunpowder? You more like modern day with sprinkles of it here or there between that, or you more like sci-fi technology all the way?
I'd probably lean more towards, swords and whatnot, but with gunpowder.
Yeah, you're kind of like Mare. You kind of like a little bit. You like a little tech, but nothing too advanced. Just a little fun and flair here and there.
Yeah, I'm definitely into like a Lord of the Rings, but I'm also Star Wars too, so it's hard.
See, Star Wars is that one thing that I like the. It's one of those things where the tech makes sense for the fantasy. If I say that right, so to speak. You got space
The best
wizards.
way to put it, honestly.
Yeah, you got space wizards with magical boats that go through the skies, so to speak.
That's one way to put it.
That is how my sisters describe Star Wars.
Just leave out the whole microscopic forms of life thing.
Look,
You're
they don't
golden.
understand that. They did not understand that when I told them to describe Star Wars to me. The best way they described it was wizards with magic light sticks that fly on big boats and kill aliens. That is how a 3-year-old described Star Wars to me. And that is not my way of describing Star Wars to anyone.
It's a
Star Wars.
space. It's a space opera, baby.
Oh, Star Wars, you mean that show with the space wizards with the light stick that fly in giant boats in the sky? Watch me get hated at a Star Wars convention. It's like, the hell you say? But
Just randomly a brick. The hell you say?
Well, chucks an Ewok costume, an Ewok cosplayer at me. Ewok, I choose you.
Wait, that's a Jawa!
Oh God!
Oh, daddy.
Watch we get
Or that
a
is
few
actually just a
unfollows
fan made it.
because of this
Ooh,
conversation.
Look,
No, look.
I
We're,
love Star Wars as much as the next guy, but like, if you can't take a joke about your franchise,
I know.
you're a little too stuck up.
I mean, be glad like somebody didn't say like, are you talking about the show where they wear different colored shirts and like the red ones are the pawns or something?
the red
Oh,
one, the ones wearing the red shirts always die.
you know, I never could get into Star Trek, no matter how many times I
Me
tried.
neither.
I've seen like 10 episodes of every different series, and I just
It's
it's too much sci.
it's very good for the background, and Next Generation's actually really solid, and had the most memes, so you pay more attention because like, oh, he's doing it, he's doing the thing.
Yeah, it's a Snapchat. Star Trek to me, it's too much sci-fi. It gets to that point where it's like, all right, this is too techy for my taste. I'm old school myth and fantasy. This is tech and sci-fi, and it's out of my comfort zone, you know?
I'm so annoyed that I can't remember who I'm playing for the Call of Cthulhu thing. I just found his last name, and I don't remember his first name anymore.
I do. It's John.
Oh, right, John.
Do you guys want to explain who you're playing?
Yeah,
Just like a basic understanding of it?
that would be cool.
Alrighty, Chaos, do you want to go first? Any information on your Call of Cthulhu guy that you want to share?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
If I remember right. Oh, yeah. Sergey! My box son.
Sergey the Boxer.
Yes, Sergey the Boxer. If I remember correctly, you are a. Are you young? Aren't you in the? Are you in the 20s? Like 20-year-old?
Yes, he is 24.
Yeah, Sergey's a young boxer who's coming up in a small gym. I remember if I told right, I think I call that the. I think it's called the West Bay Gold. It's West Bay Gold Glove Gym. I think it's what we.
Yeah.
If not, write it down for me. Alrighty. Mark, would you be willing to share anything about yours?
I have to go back to the conversations because I don't even remember honestly.
Or do you want me to share what I remember?
Yes.
You were playing a failing DJ radio host.
Awesome.
Uh,
yeah.
We never agreed on the radio channel name. I'm thinking,
You gotta
'cause
do
I
something
think you were-
super 80s like The Rush.
I think you were trying to make it like, were you trying to do pure radio, or were you trying to make it like the the late night '80s spooky stories with such and such? I couldn't remember what you were doing for that.
I
'Cause I think you were doing the spooky stories to fit with the session a little bit better. 'Cause that way you had a great story out of it.
Yes, I think I was going more towards. Oh, it's so hard to remember. Too many things to remember.
How about Shadow Bay's Wicked Stories?
Sure, yes.
Or
we'll go with
Shadow
that.
Bay's Wicked Nights. Welcome to 189 Shadow Bay Wicked Nights.
Yeah,
sound
that's
good to
probably
you?
more. Yeah,
Alright, you mind writing that down? I do not have any paper with me right now. Write that.
that'll be. I'm gonna just type it to myself.
Alrighty. Next up, Mayor. Anything you want to share?
Yeah, I'm playing Vietnam vet John Townley, who, after his time in the service, has decided to get a job as a cab driver and is only just successful enough to afford a very crappy 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, because one of the things, folks, I put this in stipulation. No one could own anything more than like a 1 to 2 bedroom apartment. It's like you need the money. There's a reason they're going to be doing this. Because I've explained before, they're looking for a body. Alrighty. Mayor, did we decide on what your cab company was called?
No, but I can come up with something in a minute.
I've got one if you want to hear it.
I was just gonna simply go with like Shadow Bay Cab Company, just something very basic.
Oh, I was gonna say Shadow Cab, Shadow Bay.
Yeah, Shadow Cab works. That actually fits really well. Let's just
Shadow
stick with
Cab, Shadow Bay.
let's just stick with Shadow Cab, honestly.
All right, man. That sounds good to me.
And then after Trucker, I got to do the Top Gear recap because we're starting to.
I mean, it's fine for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Trucker, you wanna go ahead and let us know?
Yeah, I'm playing Thomas Fitzpatrick. I am a retired soldier, same unit as Mayor's character, John Townley. I'm in town to visit my bud, and my truck broke down.
Now, Trucker, do we agree that you worked for a company or that you're your own truck driver?
I think we agreed that I'm an owner-operator, like it's my truck.
Did you want a professional name or did you want a radio name?
I would have just went with like Fitzpatrick Transport.
Okay, fair enough. I was one because I had a radio name for you if you wanted a radio name. But
Let's
I'll
hear
get
it. Oh, I thought you meant like the name of the
Oh.
company. No, my nickname is Fitz.
Oh,
that's
well,
my
that's
my
your-
CB handle.
No, I just had a CB handle for you. I mean, I could probably come up with a company name in a couple minutes if you gave me a couple minutes. Because it just depends where is he based out of.
I mean, hell, we might as well just say Shadow Bay.
Alright.
I'm coming back home to spend Christmas with my war buddy. And then my truck breaks down on the outskirts before I can even make it.
All right, are we ready for that recap?
Yeah, go ahead. It's gonna take a minute.
In last week's episode, Deimos goes dark, Lucian backs Hoax, and Gelram is close to getting a promotion, and Hoax wins big.
Shadow Running Bay Trucking.
Shadow Bay Transport.
Ooh, I like that, Shadow Bay Transport. Write that down. That's what we'll use for you. So, first things first, let me go ahead and get combat music started up. Secondly, I need everybody to roll me initiative as we're about to start some combat. It's
Such the scene. Whoopsies. There we go. Sorry, everybody.
Trucker, if I'm not mistaken, you failed your save.
Yeah.
Failed your save.
What are we rolling?
You're rolling initiative. Trucker.
What's up?
Deimos. Specifically. Are y'all hearing the music?
Yeah, it's great.
Your mind begins to race with a bunch of memories, but they're blurry, they're fuzzy, they're damaged, they're not coming in right. Until your mind starts showing a singular image. 5, 10, 20 other bots, just like you, each one with a specific design, a little bit different from you, and very different from any standard stock model you've ever seen long ago. And you are charging towards not dragons, not reptiles, not even humanoids. These weird, six-legged, otter-like creatures with three-tailed scorpion spears on their butt as they come up with snake tails on them, with the scorpion heads on the three of them. And the face has these long spider mandibles, but somehow has like a long forked tongue, and on each side of the fork are long spikes that are oozing this blackish red drool. And you see one in front of you, Matt. As wearing Gelrum should be, you see one of these monsters. Alright, everybody, go ahead and place yourself anywhere on the map outside of the black little building I've got.
Would I be able to? I don't remember who was my ward.
Nobody.
You
Nobody.
didn't have one because it just popped off. Like you were coming to help figure out what was going on, then all of a sudden, bam, stuff went crazy.
I'd be buying Gelrum. Me and Gelrum's position greatly depends on where you put the lady and my dad, because that's where we both were.
Well, give me a second to have Tylerius and Hobbs. You know.
Zolo's here too. Can I make him my ward?
Is Zolo here?
I thought he was.
We've had
Yeah.
arguments. I don't remember. Like, I'm sorry, I don't
allowed
remember
it.
bringing Zolo here. But if I allowed it, all right, I allowed it. Mayor, I don't have artwork of your dad right now, so your dad's gonna be another one of the mysterious figures. Because Mayor, you ran up towards the lady, right? You tried to get right behind her.
Yeah, I was behind her, and then Gelrum was right next to me.
Okay, your dad is green. Your mom is not your mom. Sorry. Yeah, your mom's fighting this lady. No, mysterious lady is blue. Unfortunately, I didn't have artwork for these guys yet. I'm still talking with an artist for what I want. But quick description of each of them. This lady she's got a stockier frame. She's probably about 6'1", 6'2", shaved right half her head, really shaved with like the left kind of like folding over to cover the right just a little bit. Eye patch, very stocky build, black leather armor with stits of metal in it, and a weird. That's why I can describe it like a weird design on the back of like a blade going through the neck of a dragon. She has a long sword in one hand, and she has like some sort of bottle with a greenish blue liquid in the right hand. Oh no, she has She has a flintlock pistol in her right hand currently, and yeah, she just said these weird assortment of numbers that are that have just triggered Deimos. And okay, has everybody rolled initiative?
Yep.
The music drowning me out.
Yeah, it was really bad for some time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, Let me get a little bit closer. How about this? This better, this worse, about the same.
It's better. I have you cranked to the max, so there's not much more I can do.
Alright, I'll just speak louder. I might start peaking. If I do, let me know.
Okay.
But alright. Let me get my book so I can get this in combat.
If Zolo's initiative is higher than a 10, I'll be taking his.
Alright, you have a 12 then.
I'll take it.
Oh, right, we need Zolo in here. Do I have his token? I don't think I have the young green dragon. Give me a minute to find a young green dragon. Chaos, what'd you get for initiative?
19.
Okay, Chaos, you... Okay. Mayor, what'd you get?
14.
Alright, give me a minute. I'll get you guys the initiative in a minute. Mayor. Mark, you okay with going before Tylerius? Or not Tylerius, but
Zolo?
Zolo.
Yeah. And if I remember right from last session, you said that since Deimos went into this whatever mode he's going into, he was gonna target Zolo instead of me.
Oh, right. I'm so sorry. I
But-
You're targeting Zolo.
I'll take it if you wanted him to target me.
Focus on summoning your boy.
Trucker, you would see Zolo as that six-legged giant otter creature with the three tails that are like snake bodies with scorpion heads, like the scorpion stinger heads on the end of the tails, with the forked tongue spider mandible and the two spikes on the end of the forked tongues.
All right.
I do need to talk to Nurse about getting those made at some point as well. Sorry, give me 1 minute to get a young dragon, as he's immediately gonna like change as he sees Deimos, what color do your eyes go?
Orange.
Your eyes go orange, and you put your hand towards your right leg as this weird, like, I'd say like, normal like axe splitting handle comes out, and at the head of the axe is this weird metal that's designed to look like the head of a Medusa. As a blade, a greenish glowing blade of color comes out on one side. The first up in initiative is young green amethyst emerald. There it is. We'll get you right here. The first up in initiative is going to be Hop. Unfortunately, none of you guys can see into the building where they went crashing in, so you guys got no idea. You hear the sounds of combat as Tylerius and Hops are going at it. Next up is Trucker. Trucker, you're going to go and target Tylerius. For the sake of
Zolo.
attacks, you have Zolo, I'm so sorry. For the sake of attacks, you have a plus 10 to any attack with this axe, and you do 2 attacks a turn, not 1. And don't worry about running your HP. I'm running your creature's HP.
I figured as much.
Yeah, Zolo's not an adult yet, so he's in trouble. Okay.
Jeez, this music.
Silently, I will close the distance. Just swing. Oh no, that's an 18 on the die.
That will automatically hit him.
I'm assuming you're also rolling damage.
No, you are rolling damage. I will be nice. Roll me, because he's a dragon and you were upgraded for this. You'll be rolling 2 2d8 slashing plus 3d6 bane damage, as you have Draconic Bane on that weapon. And you do an additional 8 points of damage for your modifiers.
14, 10, 11, 25, plus how much?
8.
Plus 8.
So 33 points of damage.
Okay, and Zolo now has to make a Constitution saving throw, as he's not immune to this specific effect. Alright, big D20. That is a natural 20. He is fine for the first attack. Go ahead and make a second attack, bud.
Swing number 2. That's a 13 on the die.
Plus 10.
Yep.
23. That will definitely hit Zolo.
Same damage again.
Yep.
2, 5, 4, 8, 13 plus 8, 21
21.
points of damage.
2. He has to make another Constitution saving throw. It's a 2 on the die. What's his con mod? You watch as the tips of Zolo's wings and the tips of his feet begin to petrify in stone. Okay, next up is Chaos. Chaos, what did Lucian do?
Let's see. I'm gonna put a stop to that and hold person.
Is this an immobilization ability?
Yes.
Trucker, you are immune to the immobilization condition.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. This is an old thing I built a long time ago, and I got the stat blocks out. He is immune to immobilization.
Well, that's down 1.
Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
Look over at Deborah. Mind going high and give me some cover fire? I'll spot you my Eldritch Blast if you can name it right.
Eldritch Blast is an action to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she won't be able to shoot. Cause she would work off your action, bud.
See, this is why Pact has a change to get a little bit reworked to allow that shit to happen.
I mean, like I said, we'll look at it when 2024's rules come out. We might steal a few of those and blend, or we might just switch to Pathfinder. We like Pathfinder better because there's better stuff in Pathfinder. But that's besides the point. I do think that's your turn then, isn't it?
Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Next up in initiative is Blue's turn. It's this wonderful lady. She is going to assess the situation of both you, Hoax, and your dad. Or a drink and to find someone and make it.
What was that?
Fuck off, changeling. Oh, am I not loud enough?
No, not at all.
She said, come for a drink and to look for someone and I get attacked. Fuck off, changeling. And she's gonna go at you with her longsword. 10 plus 8. Does an 18 hit you?
No.
Okay, hey, second attack. 15 plus 8, 23. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have the shape changer status to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to do an additional couple of points of damage. So, For this 8, 9. You're taking 16 points of damage as this really hurts as she like slashes on you. And then she's gonna use her bonus action to disengage, and boop,
I get sentinel feet.
bonus action disengage, dude.
Sentinel feet.
With the
Yeah,
with
but
the mobility beam.
Sentinel feet.
she still made
mobility.
it. She still made an attack.
When a
though.
creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, I get an opportunity attack.
If the creature makes an attack whether it hits or misses, it can use its bonus action to disengage and not take attacks. See, we've had this argument before, and we've never agreed on what we want to do with it.
That's the problem because she didn't.
This one literally says creature provoke opportunity attacks for you even if they take the disengage action before they leave your reach.
But mobility says as long as they make an attack, they don't have to take disengage. They can just move away, and they will not provoke an opportunity.
Yeah, but they still made an
I
attack
just-
which procs Sentinel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where
but the
I'm
mobility-
fine with her leaving, but she made an attack, so as she's making an attack, it makes sense for me to be like, oh, and jab her up in like the
Yeah, but
underneath the arm.
Then the mobility, I get that, but the mobility literally says you can't make the attack because they attempted and now they can get out.
I mean, it's
You know,
whatever.
we're gonna run it this way. Go ahead and make an attack of opportunity with disadvantage. We're gonna run it this way. If you miss, you don't hit. If you hit, you hit. We're gonna run it this way.
Technically, it's just a
Just to
flat
kind of
roll.
balance it out. Why would it be a flat roll?
Pack tactics.
I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna say with disadvantage. So when we come later on in the series, well, no, I'll make it straight that way. If one of you takes mobility in another game, we'll go through this rigmarole. We said we did it here, and this is our final. Are we good with this? Are we good to call this the rule for this? I'm asking everybody
Yes.
Yeah, because otherwise Sentinel is completely worthless.
Yeah, I
now.
wouldn't have gotten
I
it.
just want to make sure. Timestamp it for those watching. Mobility and Sentinel is going to work like this for us. If you have mobility against the Sentinel gets a disadvantage opportunity attack. If they have anything to balance it out, they balance it out. Okay, make your straight attack.
Okay, it was 16 plus 7, so
Fucking
23?
Yeah, that'll hit her.
I'm only hitting her with my dagger, so.
Yeah, I guess the next question is though, do we want to make it that you get the full effects of Sentinel? No, you get the full effects. That's why the disadvantage is there. All right, she's not moving. How much damage?
Looks like 4.
Are you at 100 yet?
Yeah.
I'm at 102.
You just hit 102?
Yep.
Okay. Y'all good with taking a break real quick?
No.
Just so you know, Mark, you've opened the door for me to create another warlock further down the line.
Yeah, I kind of need a break because I need to go get something to drink. So, sorry everybody. This bonus break is brought to you in part by Oops-a-Daisies. Go ahead and pick yourself a patch of them. It feels great.
Just so you
this
know,
will
Mark,
be our 10-minute break. This will be our 10-minute break. We'll probably take another one later in the day, but oh, shiza. This is gonna be good.
just so you know, Mark, you've opened the door for me to create another warlock further down the line.
Oh.
Someone worse than Lucian.
Why?
Not really. This person isn't. Well, they're neutral. Are you guys hearing this song?
Ooh, new music. Who dis?
I don't know if I hear it or not.
It's quiet.
Oh, there we go. Oh no. What have I done?
Everything.
It's not even my turn yet.
I know. Isn't it great?
You, depending on how this plays out, you may have saved several people.
Or doomed an entire town. Who knows?
We'll never know.
Newsflash: random town gets drowned in a sea of blood.
Is it the second coming?
And if so, of who?
Hashtag new god alert.
What's the matter, Harley? Huh?
Hashtag who
What?
god? Who new god? Who dis?
Harley's like, I feel them coming, father. The new goddess.
Mm.
And it'll make your chaos friend have a heart attack the moment he sees her.
You know, something might happen here.
The
don't have the
return.
The sad thing is, I didn't think we'd get it this quickly, so I don't have the artwork for her yet.
Ah,
You gave me the opportunity to work this hard to get this, and you're not gonna have it ready, Flame? Come on now.
I haven't talked to Fox about getting the artwork fully finished yet. We were still in discussions. Okay. I basically have
blame
to
us
make
for
up.
being eager then.
I'm
Or
basically
me
gonna have
being.
to.
Go ahead.
I'm basically gonna have to make up most of her stuff now and have that be what I work with Fox, because Fox is my go-to artist for this.
I'm back. Flame, did you get my message?
Yeah, I'm responding right now.
I gotta turn up the bot quick.
Oh, this is gonna be. So I'm sad. I don't have the artwork finished for her yet. I didn't think we were gonna get her just yet, so I hadn't gotten the artwork fully commissioned yet. I was working with Fox on a couple designs. So no artwork for the goddess yet, folks. But now there's gonna be a rush order on it.
Ah. I gotta unplug my keyboard quick. It is acting up again. Come on. It's like pulling teeth. But not in a fun way. Not in
The
way that
opposite wrong end.
not in the way where everybody's like, man, I'm so glad I get to pull some teeth.
It's the version of pulling teeth from Little Shop of Horrors.
Flame, can I mulligan everything from last session and say that I'm hanging out in the carriage and that I summon Alan?
No.
Hoax hates Deimos.
Oh my god! No!
Deimos has been Deimos and Setting Zero has been awfully quiet ever since I got Alan involved.
No! Look, if you kill him, it's your fault. You have to make another title card for him.
Ooh.
I know, I'm not going to send Alan after Deimos.
Look, Deimos is powerful, but there's not a lot of things in my world that can kill Alan. When you guys learn what Alan is, you're gonna understand why.
Alan is the top G. That's why he's one employee of the month. Can we? Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that thought. I'll type that out. People will yell.
Excuse me. What's the mic? All right. Are we all back?
Mm-hmm.
Are we all ready?
Maybe.
Because after this session, I have to do a lot of talking with Fox to get the goddess's artwork on a rush order. Okay.
Scene...
Everybody else, no talking. Trucker, I love you like a brother and father. Please, I beg you.
I'm gonna mute.
Don't. Oh no, is it mute or deafen that shuts your audio off?
It's deafened. If I
Deafened.
mute, the only problem is if I go, oh wow, the OBS will still pick it up. So I'm just gonna
Okay,
stay
then everybody
quiet.
mute. Everybody but Engelra mute then. Mayor, don't deafen. You guys can listen to this, just no noise. Okay. Engelrum, are you ready for this?
I don't know.
Let me take one good swig of a light lager. Your vision goes black. You see nothing. You feel nothing. You hear, taste nothing. And then there's a snap of bright light, and for a second, it's like being hatched from your egg again. Feeling every form of existence in one single go. Feeling every single sense in a second. You feel life. You feel your life. Someone else's life. 100 lives pass through you in a second. It's exhilarating. It's sensational. You feel yourself strengthened, weakened, die, reborn 1,000 times over. Before you find yourself before a simple wooden throne carved out of the base of a tree. And sitting upon this throne is a dark-skinned humanoid, scantily clad, with jewels and gold covering just enough that it's not triple X, but revealing enough skin and materials that any 15 to 13-year-old boy would be having a heart attack now. They are well endowed by most and all human figures, but what really catches you off guard are their eyes. Beautiful gold eyes with red irises. As you look at their teeth, you see two elongated fangs, and you think for a minute, a vampire, but no, that can't be a vampire. She hates them. And as they move, the fangs shrink back to regular teeth. And you see her two fingers, the nails upon them grow to become more like sharp talons with jewels embedded on it. So you're my disciple.
It would seem so.
I must ask, do you find this form attractive?
I can't say it isn't befitting of you.
I understand that, but I feel like I should take a form more attractive to you all. And you watch as she begins to shrink. Her dress and outfit changes to more of a beautiful blood red with gold italics dress, as she takes the form of like a dark chocolate style colored kobold. Lovely snout, lovely features. In the Cobalt Society, she would be considered a goddess of beauty in this look, for lack of a better term. Is this more to your liking?
I do find this more, and he'll kind of like turn his head down, I guess.
Yeah, do
To
the
be
shrug.
more respectful, yeah.
Good. You will have to do something so I can become my true nature again. Go to the altar that you move and place the dagger in the bowl. And with that, I will become whole again. But for now, I can give you a small piece of power that will show you just what will happen when you make me whole again. And she'll kind of like, cup your chin, and you'll feel her, like, the clawed fingers touch just enough to barely pierce the skin, but you don't feel yourself bleed so much as you feel like you're being injected with something. As you snap back to reality, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel the music. As everybody else watches Engelrum being engulfed in a blood tornado, for lack of a better term. And when this blood tornado ends, Engelrum, you now have enlarged incisors, enlarged fangs, for lack of a better term. You're back to your maximum HP, including what you lost. So I think that puts you at 101 now, correct?
I believe so, yes.
You feel something on your back begin to unfurl ever so slightly as you have wings. The way these will work, they're not flyable yet, but you can use them to glide. And you feel stronger. So much stronger in the sense that your strength score goes up by 1.
Ooh.
What does that put your strength score at?
16.
These
I
are
have
but
a
a
plus
taste of
3.
the gift you've been given from your goddess.
Oh man.
And let's continue with initiative. It's blue. That was Blue's turn. Hoax. It is now your dad's turn. He's gonna look to you and say, "Don't kill her. I need her alive." As he's going to pull a set of like needles, and he's gonna huck them at her. First attack will miss. Second attack will hit. Okay, she's gonna take that much damage. She has to make a Constitution throw. You see her kind of stiffen up for a second before she like grabs one of the needles and just pulls it out of her neck. Next up, Hoax. It is your turn, my good friend.
First and foremost, I will burn a grit point to get advantage on this first attack. I gotta tell you which one that it's the bullseye trick shot. And
Okay, what is that?
bullseye trick shot. Let me pull that up for you real quick.
Please do, brother.
That's fine. It's called Deadeye. Deadeye shot. When you make a firearm attack against a creature, you can expend 1 grit point to gain advantage on the attack roll.
Oh, okay.
And for this first attack, because I can't imagine she's looking very rough, I'm going to be using an anti-life round.
Okay. Hey, Truck, you can unmute, by the way, bud. But alrighty, roll to hit, bud.
Oh, oopsies. That's a natural 20.
Oh!
Oops.
Okay.
Oopsies.
Let me go ahead and get the D100 list up.
Should I roll that first, or roll my damage first, then give you the D100?
Roll the D100. That might change your damage type.
55, which I don't think was very great, but we'll see what it does.
55?
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Chaos, you and I are going to talk about how we're going to design the goddess after this, because I want your input on the most. Another one. Your spell goes off twice. You know what? I'm going to say for some weird reason you accidentally put your bullet was double loaded somehow. You hit with 2 anti-magic rounds. And yes, the crit effect will happen to both of them.
Oh, okay. That's insane. I'm gonna need a calculator. You're gonna have to give me a moment. I was not expecting that.
This is literally like that one AR platform from the 80s where they said space gun and they put a bullet inside another bullet inside a cartridge. Yes, we did that, by the way.
Fucker, stop tormenting me!
Oh, you'll be alright.
Here's another round of several
My heart can
D6s.
only take so much.
Hey, Trucker, Chaos, look what I sent you, buddy. You got free reign. Come up with something. We'll see if we'll use it.
Now the question is, here, if we have a gunslinger in our group, is there, do you have like Roger Rabbit bullets in this universe?
So, I don't want to be this guy because this is already too much, but this almost deserves a bonus in of itself. 69.
Nice.
What do you want me to do for 69, huh?
Can we just auto put her down for the night time?
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. What is your DC? Which it should be 8 plus your con mod plus your proficiency modifier.
15.
I'm sorry, she got a 16 on the die.
That's alright. How's she feeling?
How much? You did 69, right?
Yeah, that's necrotic.
You knocked her out of double digits. I'll say that.
Well, if she's
like,
well, then I don't feel so bad about hitting her with another anti-life.
And you can see your dad going like, I said don't kill her.
Oh, fine, I'll give her.
No, you can use another one. Go right ahead.
Oh, she looks fine, Dad. 23 to hit.
I'm gonna get the wine out. It's gonna be a long night for me, so yeah. Yeah, 29 will definitely hit, friend.
Wow, that's high damage. That's another 33 damage. I finally get
Lethal or not lethal?
non-lethal, but I'm just so happy that I can finally.
Wait, 33?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, that would be enough.
I'm so happy I can finally play my character the way it's meant to be played again.
Yeah, so she had 100 HP. Your first attack knocked her down to 31 with 69. And then your second attack knocks her down to -2.
And it's necrotic, so she's definitely not getting back up. It's the night time for a while.
Actually, necrotic technically kills. But she's a named character, so she makes death saves, so there's all those rules. Anyways,
Could we just negate it to be disadvantaged then on death saves? If she's
we'll
a
make
named
it
character.
yeah, we'll make it disadvantage. You better hope someone's got a stay in life ability.
I'll just shrug at my dad and go, I'm sorry, you never explained medical things to me.
Mark, it's your turn. The lady's unconscious. Doesn't look like she's breathing, so.
Well, in that case, seeing Deimos and his situation, I'm gonna run over here. And I guess first I'm gonna try and talk to Deimos. Now, Deimos, I don't know if this is you since she said some weird things. But could you not attack our friend here?
Hey, Deimos, could you do me a favor?
Sure can.
Your response is going to be exterminate xenomorph.
Oh,
Alright. I wish I had my tin can. Exterminate. Xenomorph.
I said I took your bonus action to talk to him, by the way.
Okay. Well, Seems you're not friend right now, but maybe after this fight you'll return to normal. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and try and attack him
Go right ahead, man.
with Moxie. Oh, that probably does not hit at all. That's a 16. I think Trucker's is what, 20?
Yeah, that is. A hit.
Yeah, but
Okay, so that one misses.
my stats are different right now, so
Oh,
I'll tell you right now, 20 does not hit.
okay. Well, I get another attack. So we'll try again. Flat 20 on that one, so that one don't hit. That's all I can do, so I'll just stand there and be in defense of our friend Zolo.
Okay. Let's see. Next up after you is Zolo. Zolo's hurt. He can't fly now. He's also very scared. I'm gonna roll to see if he's cognitive enough to know not to just spew poison in this crowd. Because yes, there are people around you. That is a natural one. He is not cognizant enough to not spew a thing of toxic 30-foot cone. Okay.
It's somebody who's immune.
He's scared. He doesn't know.
I'm immune too, so.
Oh, well, that sucks for her.
It'd be straight. So, yeah, he basically just spews out toxic poison, which some of the crowd's gonna inhale, which no. Actually, no, they wouldn't because they're far enough back now. But yeah, he spews this toxic breath, and it does literally nothing against Damon's. I'm gonna roll to see if he's in his right mind to fight now. Nope. No. Zolo's fucking terrified. Yes, I just broke my rule. I'm sorry. There will be a penalty for me now for this. Alrighty. It is Red's turn. Red's gonna do a little tricky trick and get right here. Gonna pop a potion bottle and pour it down the lady's throat. By the way, you all see Hops do this. I'm pretty sure you all know what Hops is. You'd all recognize Hops.
We should.
And now it's you guys met him. I'm pretty sure you did.
I know a Hops. Or no, I know Tops.
You guys should have met him at the
Yeah, I remember Hops too.
Yeah, you guys met him at the
I just
mall.
don't. I just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have them written down. Or maybe I do. I don't remember.
You all gonna see Tyler just get out the door of this place. He's wearing his full plate as usual and lugging that great sword. Alright, next up it is Trucker's turn. Trucker, go ahead and make another attack with a +10 on our lovely Zolo.
He has half cover. Or three.
It's not gonna matter, I don't think.
Well,
that's a nat 20.
oh my Lanta.
Hi, Zolo.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Yeah, he
Feels-
has half cover.
I feel so bad right now. 84.
I can read that if you want me to, Flame.
Yeah, I read that. I'm sorry, I'm talking with Fox right now.
Do I get a reaction?
I mean, Old Man Ramble. You begin to ramble about nothing until the target becomes bored. They must make a DC 15 con save or fall asleep.
Oh no.
Well, that doesn't really matter. Roll your double damage. Trucker, you're doing. Oh no, I'm rolling your damage. That's right. So
Man,
that'll
I've been rolling it this whole time, so
Oh, you've been rolling what? 3d8, right?
I've been rolling 2d8 plus 3d6. This is what you told me to roll.
So 48 plus 66, please. Let's see if Zolo survives this hit.
I apologize in
survives it,
advance.
Something bad is gonna happen to him.
Don't worry, my girlfriend will find a way to make this my fault.
Uh,
Don't hate on. Well, I mean, it is your fault.
7,
You brought him into
8,
Dot.
11, 16. Those are the d8s. So 16 plus. Shit. 22, 26, 27. One more set of 3d6. 28, 32, 36.
You bury that axe deep in his chest and pull it out, and you guys see from where this hit him. Zolo is completely petrified.
Oh no.
Zolo is now a petrified dragon.
I have one more attack.
Did I get my reaction on that though? On his sentinel? Not that it would help that much.
I'll let you go to make another attack. Trucker, I'm gonna leave it up to you. Actually no, Trucker, you'll make a roll.
24.
That will hit him. What type of damage are you doing though?
It's with Moxie, so it's magical.
I know, is it slashing, piercing, bludgeoning?
Slashing.
Okay, you'll be doing half damage.
Okay. So 10 total, 5.
Yeah, Trucker, you take 5 points of damage, and I'm gonna let you the players decide. Evens or odds? What do you want for him attacking Zolo, or him switching to Ngelrum?
I vote odds.
Can I like just
I've always voted evens.
Come on, Mark, you're the tiebreaker of this.
Oh, I just want him to attack me, dang it.
Evens he attacks or odds he attacks you? Which one, bud?
Can my
Nope.
my cloak can't do anything to help me in this?
If you, I'll put it this way: if you sacrifice your turn, I will let you draw aggro. If you have to sacrifice,
I hate you,
you have-
Flame.
Don't
You
do
have
it, man. We need the damage.
turn to completely pull aggro, so he will not attack Solo and do any more damage to the Stone Boy.
I will go odds. As I
Okay.
stab him, though, I wanted to say something to him. Or slash him.
Say it.
Now, friend, seems your target has met his match. It looks as though he is finished.
Trucker, make another attack roll, please. let you know who you hit in a minute.
Okay. I hope it's
I'll
me.
let you know who you
Oh
miss.
shit!
Is that another
nat
nat 20?
That's an 18
Oh,
That's
plus
10,
10
20.
for 28.
Well,
roll your damage. Roll your damage. I know that hits either one of them. Roll your damage.
2d8, 3d, or yeah, 2d8, 3d6.
jeez Louise.
Yes, because they're both draconic creatures.
6, 10, 12, 18, 22.
And Gelrum, he looks at you. He raises that axe, and then he pivots and slams it in the chest of Zolo. You said 22?
22.
You leave a meaty chunk in Zolo's body. Okay, Chaos, it's your turn, bud.
Alright. Let's. Where is he? Ah, there he is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. I think you've had enough, friend. As Lucian just puts his hand on the back of DMS's head as they use vampiric touch.
How the fudge does that work?
I
Drawing
don't
out his
think it-
drawing
don't
out his
know.
ambient power.
Yeah, he does have a life
Yeah.
force.
Is this necrotic damage?
Yes, it is a necromancy spell, so it does 3d6 necrotic.
Okay, this will do half damage to him. He has resistance to necrotic. I'm sorry. He has resistance to a couple of different damage types. He does not have a weakness type yet, at least that none of you've inflicted that you know of.
That looks like a natural.
Didn't mean to click it onto the game, but let me just actually
Shit.
let me just roll the hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, you aren't getting flanking, and I completely forgot, Mayor. I completely forgot about the flanking thing you talked about. We'll talk about it later. Talk about it later.
I'm just gonna roll real quick to hit.
Yep, roll the hit.
Come on. What's that? 22?
Yeah, 22 will hit him.
Chronic. 5, 11, 15. Cut down to 7.
Yep.
And I'll get 3 well, technically I would heal that, but I'll just. Can I take that as temp HP since I'm full up?
Does it say you can do that?
No. I remember that spell, it doesn't.
Dang. Can you give it to Zolo?
Dude, I
Zolo's
don't
a
think that
statue.
works.
Zolo's a statue. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll
Unfortunately, I've got to say no. I'm sorry, man.
Alright, that did not work. It's the way I wanted it. Draw a rapier. And let's fight this way then.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Blue's turn. Blue's back up. Click. Blue is gonna aim her pistol at Green, and basically just say, "Call off your dogs, I call off mine." And she's gonna hold her action. It's Green. Your dad is gonna put up his hands and say, "All right, let's all calm down a minute. It's up to you guys to see what you do." Mayor, what does Hoax do?
I am going to move up here. I will pull out an alchemist flask, and I'm going to hold the action to basically force Hops to drink it if they do not stand down.
Hops has that mask, you can't get it under him.
It won't
Remember?
matter if I pour it on him. That mask goes up in flames.
Okay, I wouldn't mind doing it as a bronze one, but yep.
Well, I mean, it still has to spill all over his body.
Bandages and stuff, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just letting you know. It's like you're not gonna be able to make him drink it, but like I'm just letting you know.
All right, I will
Okay,
hold it so that I will pour it over his head if they don't stop. That makes more sense.
Okay. Mark, what do you do?
I am just gonna stand in front of Zolo and
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
oh,
Remember your
great.
cloak.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have a secondary plan too, so
Yeah.
wisdom's not the greatest.
You better hope you make this.
10.
You lucky duck. You've appeased this thing a few times, so it's set back to basics. So yeah, you're able to keep yourself from wanting to fight. Zolo's turn. He does nothing. but
I would
scream eternally.
argue that that's still fighting because I'm standing in front of Zolo to take whatever comes next.
Well,
you
it's more or
still
less it's your
passed him.
turn and you didn't strike.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
that lot. It's the lion's pride of he
but
struck me.
I'm basically want to stand in front of Zolo, but I want to kind of hold my action to summon my bloody friend.
Okay. You're holding it in case things pop off again.
Uh-huh. With
Okay.
special orders.
Got it. It's Red's turn. Red is gonna turn us towards you, Mayor. He has Hops has like a mace. Or no, not a mace. Hops has a great sword pointed at you, but he's not attacking, you know? It's like you have something at me, I've got something at you.
Yeah.
We're standing off here.
I'm fine with that. That's fair play.
Tylerius has pulled out this very weird, like. Y'all remember the holy hand grenade from the Monty's Python?
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Instead of the cross on the top of it, though, it is the symbol of like a it's a symbol of like some sort of drake, like winged drake with blades going through the wings.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, wait, no,
Dragon's grenade.
Nope, sorry, wrong grenade. He is not of that ideology. No, instead it's like a three-faced head. One seems to be like of a plain humanoid. One seems to be of like some sort of demonic monster. And one seems to be like some sort of beast. Sorry, I got my gods mixed up there. He holds up something like
grenades.
that. No, if anybody wants to, you can go ahead and make a quick religion check. If anybody would be like, hey, that's that god, right?
Not right now. I want to save my rolls.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, he's just holding this up like, alright, I'll go off. Right, Trucker still gets the axe before. I completely forgot. Trucker goes before Blue.
I mean, she did.
You don't know. I'll say. Yeah, she would have said it. I'm gonna retroactively say she would have said a command that would have caused Deimos to not move. I'll say that, so it's fair. Chaos. Are you standing down?
Lucian seeing everyone else stand down. Lucian will sheath his rapier,
Okay.
but we'll maintain warily eyeing everybody. Like, okay, so are we gonna keep? So we're just gonna calm down now? Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and change the music. Just something. Go ahead.
When not knowing that this is not knowing the implications, if Deimos turns back to normal, I do have something to say to him.
You all are sitting there waiting. A solid minute goes by of nobody acting before Deimos just collapsed. What does everybody do?
Since he is collapsed, I am going to write on a piece of paper, if you do not fix Zolo, you're fucking fired, and I'm going to put it in his hand.
Oh. I'm checking Zolo. Like, I want to see what has happened.
Zolo is petrified. Zolo is completely petrified. And Deimos is not moving. And are we sheathing our weapons at this point? I gotta ask.
Yeah, I'll put my
Yeah.
flask away.
Yes.
Okay, the first thing anyone else says is your dad goes, "We need to get the fuck out of here before the cops show up."
So
the
what
guard
about the
show up?
petrified dragon?
You see him like start pulling out a couple like different wands. Nope, no, here. He like double tap Zolo, and he'll begin to float off the ground. Too strong. Let's push. Let's go. Your cart now.
All right.
I'll start pushing.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys begin to push as you do hear the sounds of like footprints in the distance coming towards that tavern. Like, oh, maybe the guards are coming. He also does double tap on Deimos. That way Deimos can be moved because Deimos is still completely unfunctional.
Tylerius is with us.
Yes, Tylerius is like dragging in the air Deimos, the bot.
Can I look at him and whisper something quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna look at Tylerius and go, I know everything now.
You know the tip of the iceberg, and we'll talk more later. But now we need to get the fluff out of here.
I've been dying to troll Tylerius again.
You guys make your way into the cart, for lack of a better term. There is a bit of a commotion as everyone sees Zolo. What do you do with his body?
We put him in the fountain so he's like a fountain piece.
Oh. You do that, you see Offblock come up. Like he's putting down like a deck of cards in the fountain like an offering. Come back to me, friend. You are my best gambler. You see him put down a couple stacks of some sort of wrapped package. You're not sure what.
Do I know where his sister might have went?
You have no idea. Nope.
I would just like to... I'll ask Moxie if he knows anything about his kind, Zolo's kind, and see if this is like a defense mechanism. Or would I know anything about this?
Anybody that wants to can go ahead and make me an Arcana or Intelligence check.
Oof.
14.
14's pretty good.
Let's see. Ooh, 17.
17's pretty good. Lucian, you want to make that check, buddy?
30-20.
Okay, Okay, you guys would know. He's been petrified.
Just, that's it? Well, do we have any way to, I guess, unpetrify our friend here?
No, that's gonna be Deimos's task, or Deimos will be turned into scrap metal. I swear this to everything that is living and dead.
Now.
Deimos still isn't functioning, and there's no lights in his eyes either, by the way.
It would seem that, your father's friend,
Hey, she's not my friend.
you get my meaning. Regardless, she knows some things about Deimos that Deimos does not know about himself.
Of course she does. She's a blackguard. I was a blackguard. I'm not anymore.
Was and is are the same thing. Look at me.
Just kind of cocks an eye at you like that. Yeah, speaking of which, what was that during the fight? You slashed me, and next thing I know, you have wings and fangs.
Just a generous gift, that's all.
This world is getting weirder by the second. Here's my question. She'll turn to your father, Hoax. I'm forgetting James.
Yep.
Why the hell did you attack me when I was at a tavern? Blackguard. I don't need any other reason. Ooh, fucking racist. And if anybody wants to, they can all make intelligence checks, just straight intelligence checks on Blackguard.
Another 14.
21.
16.
21. That's more than enough. Blackguards were. You've heard of this. Blackguards were an elite group of soldiers commissioned by the original king of Letten to go and hunt all non-humans on Letten and basically like kill or enslave them in the early days. Blackguards are like considered like they're like our special forces. They were given like very special designed black stained armor, and that's how they got the name Blackguard, was because of the black stained leather armor.
In other words, black baggers.
To hunt what now?
Non-humans, essentially.
All humans. I don't know what a black baggard is actually, but yeah.
Okay. Can I ask, ma'am, what is it you do now, seeing as you are an ex-blackguard, as you say it?
I'm a mother. That's all I do.
So you would say you've kind of gotten away from your old ways of sword.
Yes. And you kind of see Hops like come up to her, and you hear him whisper. If anybody wants to go ahead and roll perception.
Ooh, natural 20.
15,
Okay.
16, 17, 18.
Okay. He only rolled a 16, so you guys will hear this. We're wasting time. We need to find Millie.
Oh, huh. You're not gonna find Millie. Millie disappeared some time ago through one of our teleportation circles. They went to Grandiose.
That's a little more information than you probably needed to give them, but
If it keeps this shit from the tavern from happening again, I will give them that information. They're not after us.
that's fair and all, but they are our friends, and if these guys have ill will to our friends, that's
I have
something
no
that
ill
they
towards-
should tell us.
I have no ill will towards Millie. She is my fiance. You're telling me she's back in Grandiose?
Yes, sir.
I'm glad she's okay, but that's gonna be a long trip back.
We actually kind of were on a mission to save her ourselves, and that's kind of how she's safe.
Wait,
No.
you said you're in a teleportation circle.
Yes, sir.
How much to let me use it?
Fix my friend Zolo.
You see him turn to her. Turn to the lady. I don't have anything that can fix teleportation. I'd have to go home. You see her kind of like rubbing her chin. You don't have anything at home either. This is a special kind of petrification. I'll fix your friend on one condition.
I'm listening.
You swear on your life that my daughter is fine.
Who's your daughter?
Millie.
Oh, absolutely, they're fine. They just left 2 hours ago.
She's gonna roll an insight. That's a 6 plus a 4. Go ahead and roll me persuasion. Just to see if you can
Persuasion.
Yeah, persuade. If you can salvage her shitty insight.
Well, all I have to do is beat the insight, so 13.
You see her kind of like bob her head a little bit. Okay, I trust you. First things first. Why? Who are you guys?
The anything. Oh, you know what? It's easier if I just give you our adventurer's name. We are Engelrum in the Bronzeport Band.
Oh my
This here is Engelrum, the leader of the band. I just happen to own the company. The anything you want shipping company.
And Garum has his hand on his forehead and just is shaking his head.
Oh, wait, it was Deepest Desires Shipping Company. I'm sorry. We've been working through names forever.
She'll hold out a hand to you then, Gilrum. Lila Lunadel.
What is with these names?
Pleasure to meet you. I guess under these circumstances, at least.
Apologies for activating your friend there. And she'll jab a thumb towards your father, Hoax, left you with no choice.
I gotta defend my dad. We're all a victim of our own circumstances.
But about our friend here, is there a way to I guess block certain command phrases so maybe he doesn't do that against us again? I don't think he's aware of things that he can and can't do.
I have no idea.
Is there a counteraction phrase that you can give us?
There's a shutdown phrase and a startup phrase. I didn't issue a shutdown phase, so I don't know why he shut off.
Oh.
I just issued a stop phase.
The stop phase would be alright, I suppose. I don't want to shut him down. He's too heavy.
Protocol 335. And Deimos does not react to that either. He is not moving or reacting at all.
That was 335, you said?
Yep, 335. If I may ask a question, pointing more to my father, why are you hunting me? Or why did you attack me, I guess? And you see your dad kind of like mow it over, like, is he really willing to answer that?
Can I try to, like, look at him like, come on, man, like, we need more friends than enemies at this point, kind of a look.
You're part of the tower. I'm hunting on all tower members.
Would I know what he's talking about?
Make a history check with advantage because you remember something.
Oh, let me go downstairs real quick. I was grabbing some milk.
Sorry, I gotta run to the bathroom super quick.
Oh no. History. Let's see if I have anything. I'm probably not gonna get it. I got an 11. Dang it.
Wasn't there a light? Oh, I'm sorry, I said the tower. I meant the lighthouse. I'm so sorry. I said it. Wrong group. Sorry. No, he would have said because you're part of the lighthouse. And with the lighthouse, you remember that body you went digging through that you believe killed. You're pretty sure that killed the Dr. Tremaine. Had the lighthouse symbol on its palm.
Oh no. PTSD.
Yeah.
And Galaram would just kind of have his hand on his like left temple, just kind of like, oh no. We did see a creature that I believe killed one of my friends in a forest, and he had a symbol on his palm.
We don't kill anyone who's not a part of the evolution group. Specifically, any rogue groups like the Brotherhood of Evolution.
This thing that killed our friend, it was like, I can't describe it.
Looks like this, and I'll change into it quick.
That looks like one of the Doctor's creations.
Oh. I'm trying to find some things that my friend passed away with, but we couldn't find on his body.
Was your friend a part of the Brotherhood of Evolution?
I'd have to look in the book. I don't think it
No.
says in the book.
Tremaine
so
was
no.
not. Tremaine was not part of the Brotherhood of Evolution.
No, he was not.
Then it wouldn't have been us that killed him.
You might have some people in your group that have chosen different ways then, because I don't understand why one of these creations would kill our friend.
I think you're mistaken.
Hold on. Who is your doctor? Is it Midnight, perhaps?
Midnight?
Never mind.
It's a no.
You mean Project WEE3 or 339? Project Weep?
The thing that can't talk and is scary as hell and has a plague doctor outfit?
The medical bot?
The medical what now?
The medical bot.
Well, I think the point he's getting to is, for a while we had another compatriot called Midnight. Not so much known about her, but
I'm aware of I'm aware of the medical bot. It went by the nickname Midnight. Its code name is W339. It went missing years ago.
well, we may or may not have had this bot with us, but Tremaine, my friend, seemed to be quite friendly with this bot, and then after he died, haven't seen Midnight since.
Yeah, I went on a date with my fiance and Dr. Tremaine and this bot. They were together, you see.
Wait. The bot showed affection.
Yes.
It would very well seem so.
Oh, Dr. Lucas is gonna want to hear about that.
Look, I don't want to be that person, but the three of us, me, you, and my father, need to come to an understanding. Dad, what is... If she gives us her word that she is not a part of this thing anymore and is not trying to bother you. Will you please stop trying to bother her?
You seem kind of like, chewing the tongue a little bit on this. I'd like to know what the lighthouse is doing and what's their connection to the evolution group.
Wait,
Why is the lighthouse hunting the Brotherhood when the Brotherhood came from the evolution group?
oh wait, the lighthouse. I think I have a blueprint to one of your floors.
Okay. To answer you, and she'll point at John, we're no longer a part of evolution. We branched off once the evolution became corrupted. The different branches have become corrupted. 5 different individuals came to the different branches and twisted them in some way. I was dispatched not long ago to deal with the. I want to say dispatched. I was informed to deal with the Draconian branch, the Brotherhood of Evolution. To be fair, I turned that down. I have no interest in fighting. I just want to make sure my kids are safe and live a peaceful life till I die. But I found out my daughter had a fiance and that she got kidnapped. So I've been active as of late. If you don't mind me asking, what are you all doing here?
That was it. Billy.
You have no other business here then?
Oh, I mean, we're trying not to get assassinated by the Lady Sindel, so we're trying to deal with her.
Never heard of them.
What was that?
Never heard of her, she said.
No, she's the woman in charge of architecture, whatever the hell. Infrastructure, that's the one. And now she's trying to kill all the friends we made here, so I have people coming my way soon to help us deal with those pricks. She's the one that had your daughter kidnapped and sold into slavery.
Then let's go kill her.
Can we go to bed first and wait for my man?
Do you know where they are? Do you know how long it's going to take them to get to you?
You know, I'm gonna have to make a phone call. My boy said that they're just coming through real quick. He said it sounded like, the way he made it sound, it was gonna be quick. So I guess they're gonna be teleporting here soon.
Do they have a way to teleport to you?
Yeah, let me get on that real quick. Could I just, sake of brevity, get back on the stone? Like, hey, here's where you can send them?
I mean, yeah, if you want to talk to him, he'd be like, the closest teleportation circle that he has access to is over in the capital. He can send him there, and it'll take them, check, the world map. It'll say how many days it is to travel there, because if they have mounts, they can, cut the time in half, but it's just, do they have the means of travel, Because unfortunately, you can't give a teleportation circle sigil over sending. It's not long enough. It's not enough. So 8 squares. Yeah, with mount, it takes about 4 days to get here from the capital.
You're gonna have to wait about 4 days if they get mounts.
Do you have 4 days if this person is trying to kill you?
Do you have a way to send a image of a teleportation sigil to an individual?
I don't. I know somebody who does. I also know somebody who might know a way to fix your dragon and robot friend.
Where are they at?
That is classified, and we would have to use your teleportation, sir.
Well, here's the sigil. If I think really hard when I'm on the phone with this, I'm on the stone with this guy, that he can just gleam my sigil and he can send us the boys.
No, that's. You kind of hear a hot pop up. That's not how magic works, hoax.
This guy's strange. I don't know. Flame, do I think that maybe this guy could do it?
No,
Okay.
you're not a wizard, so you can't properly imagine magical formulas properly. Fortunately.
Gotcha.
If you were a wizard, I'd let you make a check, but because you're not, you do not know how to. You don't know how to think on a basic magical formula. So I'm gonna be mean and say no.
How long would it take to just read it to him?
More than what you have in 25 minutes.
Well, yeah, but could I just like cut it off at one point and go, please hold, and then start it again?
It would take you days.
Oh man, that really sucks.
Because it basically becomes you're reading someone else's math, someone else's. Because like the thing with teleportation circles is like once you give someone else the teleportation circle, it takes them a little bit of time depending on their abilities to then transcribe the spell, the scroll, or like the circle into another circle. And if you're giving him piece by piece by piece, he then has to connect the pieces, transcribe it into his magic, and then work it. So it's going to take some time.
Could we scry it to him?
Do any of you have scrying magic?
Well, doesn't he?
You don't know if he does or not.
Can I just be like, hey, guy, you got scrying so I can show you our sigil?
Let me roll. Evens or odds, bud?
Let's go evens.
Unfortunately, that is a 9, so no, he does not have scrying magic.
This is
Scrying is not one of his abilities.
not
Sorry.
going to work at all.
You might have to go with this lady.
I am more than willing to wait for these guys.
It's up to you. Do you want to like speed run this and find a way to like quick run it? You want to wait the 4 days?
I mean, there's got to be somebody here that can just scry it over to the boy.
You don't know.
Could I ask
Well,
Allison for a scroll?
What are you gonna say, and go? I'm sorry.
I would really like to see if we can't help Zolo and both these guys right here, Zolo and Deimos. And if you're willing to help, Lila, that'd be well, and I'd appreciate that, because both of these are friends of ours, and I hate to see them this way.
If you're willing, I have a teleportation circle scroll I can give your mage, and it can get these coordinates put in. Once we go there, though, you can't bring any weapons.
That's fine.
That should, as long as we're able to help our friends.
And then help you kill Lady Sindel, of course.
Oh, I'd be happy to just go rip her spine out right now. But if you want to help your friends first, I understand.
I mean, if you think you can go do it quick, we'll just go lay down and then take care of this in the morning.
You just want to leave her to it?
I mean, if she's that confident, but I don't want to, like, destroy our chances here, so I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to glean.
I mean, it comes down to dice rolls. If she fails, you have no way of finding the people that she says can help Deimos and Zolo. So
I'd say let's see if we can't help our friends, and then I'm more than willing to help you take out this target of ours.
that's fine with me. Do you mind if we get some rest first? I
Yeah.
think we're all a bit injured.
I want to.
That is
Oh, sorry.
that is fine with me. I do feel pretty good myself. But
Good to hear. How about we get some rest? Anyone finish up any last minute activities they need to take care of? You know, I don't know, maybe summon a god or something, and we'll reconvene tomorrow.
I need to speak to my dad in private for a second.
Yep.
So I have to go all the way back to that altar, don't I?
Yeah, the one in your room.
Oh, the one in my. Oh, yeah. I'll just.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
remember
While
the
this
one
is
you
all
bought?
happening, I'm dumbing. I'm doing this in the main room then. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, remember the one you bought?
Yeah.
So, what do you do? I'm gonna get the music ready.
I'm gonna, yeah, go to my room, sit down, place the bowl down. 'Cause she said add the dagger to the bowl.
Yeah, do you remember what your do you remember what your altar looks like?
I don't. I think I had it written down.
I can remind you if you don't.
Not really, no. I just think I
So
had.
it's like a decent sized log of wood that they cut a pretty big divot into, like a bowl divot in the base of it, and then they carved the humanoid form of hers out onto it, so it's a nice like handheld ritual thing. So yeah, it's a bowl and a ritual altar.
But yeah, I'll place the dagger in there. And I guess close my eyes then and see what happens.
Cool. We're gonna take another 10-minute break. There, as I have to go get the book, get my book on her, and I also need to use the restroom.
Brilliant. This break is not brought to you by the patch of Oopsie Daisies, thankfully.
Did you do the shout out, by the way, Mayor?
Oh, shout out Sugar Cloud, who's again going to find a way to make all of this my fault.
I mean, you're sitting here getting ready to blame me entirely for it, so probably.
Well, in character.
Not, I'm not Trucker.
Actually, it is entirely your fault. You and Flame cooked this one up.
It's not my fault my character was a fucking purpose-built murder bot.
You're telling me I couldn't even hit it. And then when I did, it didn't do shit.
Now look, that was entirely Flame. When I'm normal, I don't have any of those
I
resistances.
know. But I think Flame would have started sweating a little bit if I would have summoned my blood elemental. Oh man, I can't wait for this.
You're doing right. Okay.
Do what?
I've been killing chaos in my server.
Oh.
It's alright.
This
Okay,
man
I knew-
is absolutely
Oh,
goddamn
Genesis break.
ruthless,
I'm gonna talk
people.
to Fox.
I knew there was gonna be a major downside to me getting activated like that, so I'm perfectly fine with this being a me be quiet session.
I feel like I hope that we take care of this quick.
The lady.
Oh, just getting
Like-
these boys fixed.
Oh, I mean, here's the thing. Once you get those 4 individuals he's sending, you can literally be like, all right, I don't want to deal with the governor. I want to go deal with anything else. Set the 4 guys on the governor. They can say screw it to finding any of the details and just kill the governor if you really want to.
Well, I just need the Lady Sindel. I don't mind. The governor's cool.
Or not the governor, Lady Sidell.
I just feel so bad. I didn't want to hurt Zolo that bad.
I know.
You two-piece comboed his ass.
He's such
No.
a good guy, despite
And
his
he's
crippling addiction to Angel Wing. I didn't want to do it, but Prime Directive was telling me to do it.
Prime directive my ass.
I was purpose built to kill things like him. It's not my
way
fault.
You know I'm just giving you shit, man.
Oh, I know. I'm just glad the whole fight got stopped because I'm almost positive I would have done the same thing to Engilrum.
We would have been down 3 people as opposed to 2 because I
Hitting
was right behind your ass.
because I was hitting like a freaking tiger tank.
Too bad you weren't in Paris. You would have gotten an occupation buff. Oops. Did I just trigger all you French listeners?
poor Zolo though. He's
That's
like
that's a pretty spicy
he's never
meme
gonna
there, Chaos.
he's never
He's
gonna fight again.
he's never gonna be comfortable around Deimos ever again. That's providing he doesn't like trauma memory patch this out of his entire memory. And he just doesn't know it happened.
I would
Right.
laugh if that's the case. If you
I
literally
don't
just
want to
go,
be.
if
I don't
you,
want to be responsible for that.
Nobody says anything. Be like, man, dude,
he just blacked out and he doesn't even realize it.
you sure you don't drink very much? Cause whoo.
That was a blackout moment right there, man.
But then for some reason, he just has this inexplicable uneasiness every time he goes around Deimos.
Yeah. Does like a little flinch, like every time you like even move the slightest, but doesn't know why he's flinching.
I feel so bad.
He's like, oh, sorry, Deimos. I just,
For some reason, I just flinched when I'm near you.
uh, you didn't scare me, but dang, was I scared though.
I was almost violently uncomfortable.
Well, Flame was like, this is great. I love this.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a great story, but me as a player being the non-confrontational cinnamon roll that I am, I hated every second of it. Hmm.
And of course, Flame is bringing PTSD back. You know, I hadn't really thought about Tremaine that much, but now that I know that there's a group out there that may or may not be, you know, affiliated with his demise, great.
I'm just happy we've learned more about Midnight.
Now you have PTSD. Stupid! You watch me die.
I already had it. What are you talking about?
He had it from before.
I had it from
All right.
before, and then his death just
Uh,
added to it.
So I just got the artwork submitted with Fox, so we should have this in a little time. Are we all back? Are we all ready? Do you guys hear the music?
Yeah, I gotta turn it back up.
Me too.
I think this is supposed to be that gothic. Again, everybody, all the music is done by one Kevin McLeod.
A chat among men.
Fox is loving what I'm giving her, by the way, so this would be amazing artwork. By the way, huge shout out to Fox. If you're watching, go commission them. They need all the help they can get, and they do amazing artwork, as you've seen with what we posted and what she's done for us. So please, go commission her. Alrighty. Yep.
I was just gonna say, all right.
Galram,
Oh, great.
you place the dagger tip first in the bowl, and it floats and begins to just like slowly twirl as the blood begins to just leak out of it, and it leaks into the bowl, and it should overflow, but it doesn't. It just kind of gets sucked up into the bowl, just more and more and more. And as you watch as the blood goes into the bowl, and it then begins to seep up to the actual doll or the actual depiction of her carved in the wood. It begins to seep in the wood, staining it in such a way to give it these weird italicizations of the body. Swirls on the legs, swirls on the chest and breast. The eyes become gold and blood red at the same time. The hair becomes this shimmery black and blood red. As the body stops, the blood stops for a second. It's become completely empty and dry until blood begins to pour from the eyes into the bowl. And it begins to overflow the bowl, and it begins to pour out on the ground, making a semicircle right in front of you. And you slowly see it. A pair of hands coming out of the blood as something pulls itself up before standing before you. The drop dead, gorgeous goddess of blood, Hemoglobia, stands right before you.
My lady.
Ah, my faithful servant. And he's sort of like looking at her body, like you know, like that thing of like you know in like TV shows and animes, like when they've been captured in something for the longest time and they finally are free and like kind of flexing and looking at themselves.
What's the first thing you're gonna do now that you're back?
It has been quite some time since I've been on the mortal plane. If it is okay with you, could I accompany you for a little while? I'm rather bored, and I wish to explore.
That's perfectly fine with me. I don't know how my friends will take it, but they'll get over it.
If your friends don't like it, I can explore my own when we stop in places.
There's always much to see in all these places.
Yes, I won't, better yet, I won't intrude. We're in some sort of carriage, I believe is what you call it, right?
Yes, we are.
I'd wish to explore this if you're more than okay with this, my faithful disciple.
Let's and I'll actually just go explore, show her the entire carriage, showing her like everything.
You you show her around. A lot of people just stop and stare at her because she is also an icon of beauty.
And I mean, I would probably well, would she want to be introduced to people? Would I know that?
It's up to you. You know she wouldn't be against it.
And I guess how would I say this is like my goddess now?
I'll leave that up to you. I'll say the first one you run into is Gold Tusk.
uh, Gold Tusk, this is Hemoglobia, my friend.
She's really pretty.
Yes, she is. She might be with us for a while and just trying to introduce her to all my friends and compatriots.
Okay. Do you have any dietary restrictions? No, but I do like my meat raw. If you'd be so kind. Okay. Don't cook meat with her. Alright, yeah, I can do that. Oh, you know who you'd get along with great then? Oh crap, what's his name? I forget his name. Oh no. Oh, you should go talk to Maximilian. You get along great with him. I heard his kids finally made it on board, so.
And then I would just move on. I'd kind of so Galrum would probably just ask her questions about how she feels about the way Galrum got her here, because he's one to only take blood from the ones who have earned it of sorts.
A little more self-righteous than I'm used to. But you did what you believed was right, and you got me here. So I cannot argue with your logic.
Nah, I appreciate that. Nah, and I learned things from Moxie, and I just,
Oh,
I guess, have my ways of doing things, and he has different ways. He's more of he doesn't care about whose blood just as long as it's blood, and I'm more of like you said, righteous. I only, I guess, deal violence to those who have done it to me or my friends.
oh. Speaking of Moxie, could I see his blade? It's been quite some time since I spoke to my first disciple.
And yeah, I'll pull out the blade and hand it to her.
She
Palms
will
up.
run she will run her hand across it, and he will take on the form of a dueling saber. As Moxie's blood form will seep out and take on a new form in front of you. I'm gonna post this in chat, and then I will send this to you, Mayor, so you can post it on the game as well.
I will not be able to do that.
Why not?
You have to make a token for him.
Okay, give me a minute, folks. I forgot how we do this.
Oof.
By the way, this art is done by the wonderful and amazing Fox. Yeah, she did do this one in too, and it is amazing. So give me one quick minute so I can get this uploaded and stuff.
You know what I see when I see this?
What?
Texas from Fern Gully.
Never played that either. I haven't
It's
played
the
a lot.
movie.
It's a movie, and I see it.
I don't think
See,
I've seen
Trucker
it.
sees it.
Man, Flame, you need to watch that because the voice of Nexus is done by the great
Wait,
Tim Curry.
is he the one that's the It's like the sludge and ooze.
Toxic love.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay, I've seen that. All
I
right, Mayor,
would
can you say
sing.
it?
I would sing it, but we get in trouble. Hit me one time.
I do like
Mayor.
Tim Curry. Yeah.
Tim Curry is amazing. I feel so bad that
You
he
need to
had
give
that
me access
stroke.
to it.
Oh, it was just a. I just put it as artwork. God dang it! I forgot all the rules for this.
Yeah, it has to be a token that I have access to so I can hit C.
Sorry, folks. I'm sorry to slow everything down.
All right. I felt so bad for him when he had that stroke.
I know it was terrible. It's been forever since I've done this.
Not you.
Look, I'm just trying to ignore the stuff about Tim Curry because I'm gonna cry because I did like Tim Curry a lot. He did a lot of amazing work.
Here we go.
Okay, can you see it now?
There, yes. That's Moxie.
Dr. Frank Infurter.
Good old Moxie.
Liked him in Clue.
Clue
Moving
was
along.
good. But Moxie will take that form as the blood comes out of the blade. He now has wings and claws. For you, lovely podcast listeners, he looks like if you took a blood elemental and gave it more of a human male chest with the pecs and the like I'd say
Knightly look.
4. Yeah, knightly look. His hands come out to like a 2 to 3 clawed hand, and the actual claw tips like solidify into more solid blood, so it's got claws. And he's got decent size, like blood dripping, ooze like wings, and his face looks more like a bloody mass with little like nerve tendrils coming off of him. Who else would you like to introduce her to?
I guess the next two that I would probably want to do is Mr. Whiskers.
Okay.
Um, uh, and I would just introduce him to her and say, with this gentleman here, he kind of helped me train of sorts to get to where I'm at.
I thought you were in the more of kobold and draconics. I see you're into humans as well.
Well, more or less, this is just a friend. We of
Oh.
sorts and whatnot.
Don't worry, I can take many forms. And she's gonna change into that kobold form and that very lovely outfit we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, her outfit has changed a little bit now. She's actually more wearing like a red cocktail dress with like gold sparkles to it with a cut on the right side going from the waist all the way down. But now she looks like a kobold in that outfit. It's very lovely. It is lovely.
And then the last person would be
Lucian.
oh, no,
Oh, you don't want to show him the kobold?
Salvis.
Troll.
Salvis. Alright, yeah, she's gonna stay in her kobold form for this though.
Uh, Now, Silas, I made a friend, and I thought that you might love to meet her. This is
He's really
Hemoglobia.
cool. That's a really cool name. Thank you, dear.
Now, Silas here is very adventurous. She likes to see new things and hear amazing stories.
Ah, well, I do plan to be staying for a while. If you would like to visit, I'll be staying in Engellen's. I have many stories to share. You see her eyes just light up when she says that.
No.
As a matter of fact, dear, how about you have this? And you see her hand like will reach towards her, and as her hand comes out, you'll see something begin to just like form, like blood will form into some sort of like jewel in her hand. Consider this a token. Please visit me. I'd love to tell you the story of it.
Oh no. Silas is a god now. She just gets trinkets after trinkets.
I mean, yeah. Salas has been getting a lot of toys. She's got a lot of fun stuff, and I just realized I gave her a very powerful item. First cleric of hemoglobia set up.
Uh, I wouldn't have anybody else that I can think of, and I mean, the only other person would have been. Actually, you know what? And Gellen's gonna pull out um, Tremaine's book and write about this in there. Start with where Tremaine left off, and just write that, he's gaining more friends, and he wishes that Tremaine could have met um, all these new compatriots.
Aww. She kind of like looks over your shoulder as you do that. Who is Tremaine?
Tremaine was a doctor that was with us, and he was very soft spoken, but he did the best he could to keep most of our party alive. And one night, we all went to sleep, and next morning we woke up and he was no longer with us. He was
I'm sorry to hear that.
assassinated.
You can come to me if you have trouble. I am an ear. The goddess will always listen to her disciples.
I appreciate that, and I'm not one that I've seen many deaths. I have a few on my hand as a tale of its own, but his was recent and brought back many of those memories, and I just want to honor his death, and I'm kind of searching for something that he carried with him. I think I need to go back to where he was assassinated. It may be there.
I understand. Is there anyone else we need to see? I remember you once speaking about a good friend. Hoax was his name?
We can go meet Hoax and the rest of the party. They might all be together. I'm not 100%.
Oh, that is nice. Immortals need to do something called sleep. Why don't you rest, and we'll meet them in the morning.
That sounds good to me. And yeah, I'll just go back to the room and turn in.
Alrighty. You all gain a long rest.
Oh, I still gotta talk.
Hoax.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and talk to who you need to talk to.
I still needed to talk to my dad.
Okay, yeah. He kind of slinks off to where the bar would be.
I'll follow him in there and just look at him until he says something.
You just kind of staring at you. What?
Listen here, Dad. You spent so much time running a business, you didn't discuss any of our medical history with me, and now I'm having triplets.
What?
Yeah, that would be nice to know. Oh, hey, Hoax. Great-granddaddy so-and-so had triplets once, and if
We've
you're not...
never had triplets in our family.
Oh, well,
We've
that's...
only had singles.
Oh, well, that's convenient for us. Now I'm the first one.
Holy shit. Yes, I know I've broken it twice. Do you know what they are?
Yeah, 2 girls and a question mark.
Aw, little Hoax Jr.
Oh, for everybody's sake, let's hope not.
Probably gonna be. It's what the doctor told us when you were... and your mother.
True.
You got names picked out?
Yeah, we got, yeah,
I don't remember, honestly.
I know one of them was, question mark's name is La, for now. La something or another. I gotta go find all these names because I was put on the spot here. Oh yeah, I know where I put it. Stuff, plans. Like this, yeah, I really wish you didn't ask that question. Now I gotta hunt it down.
We can circle back to it.
Yeah, we might have to because it was a while since you had asked or we had talked about this.
I mean, if push comes to shove, we can change the names if we have to, but it's all good. We'll come back to it. Your dad's kind of sitting there. You see him like reach over the counter and grab like a bottle of the really good stuff. Well then, let's toast. To you being a dad and me being a grandpa.
Here, here.
Have you told your mother yet? He says as he takes a swig.
Have I ever learned my lesson?
Nope. No, you've not.
Well, maybe we should just, not tell her and make it be a surprise so she can yell again.
How about when this is all over, I'll go smooth things over with you, mother.
Yeah, last time you did this, she ended up getting real mad. You know, she said that she put you in the hospital. Oh, I just remembered the name of my children. One of them's gonna be Ophelia Dari Bradshaw, or no, Winona Alice Bradshaw, and the other one is Australia Penelope Bradshaw, you know, after Mom. And the other one is La something or another Bradshaw.
Aww. Well, yeah, I might have ended up in a ditch, but that was to keep her from hitting you, so I did my fatherly duties.
We're gonna be doing We're gonna be doing this a lot for each other.
But this is those are some very beautiful names, and very proud of you, son.
Oh, thank you, Dad. You know I've been dying to hear that. Right, Li's middle name's Tremaine.
Yeah, your cousin's name, right?
Yeah.
I only met him a few times, but he seems like a pretty good man.
Yeah, he was.
To the doctor.
To the doctor.
You both have a good drink. So about this Deimos fella.
What about him?
You still trust him?
A little bit. Right now, he ought to be trusting the fact that he can count his lucky stars that I didn't turn him into slag.
Look, if the Black God has a code to activate him, that means he's one of the original models. The old models, the original, the first constructs Let never made. I'm not saying don't trust him, but keep an eye on him.
We'll keep him away from the Black God. How's that? You worry about the Black God, and when you need to tag me in, you tag me in.
I need you to make me a promise, Holmes.
That being,
Push comes to shove, you'll do what's right.
of course.
Good. What the hell happened to that Engelrum boy?
He's a peculiar little man, but I love him, so he's probably fine.
He's got wings and fangs and claws now. He looks like some sort of draconic vamp. I don't know.
I don't know. I know about as much about kobolds as the next man, and I'm no doctor, but maybe he hit puberty.
Wait, do kobolds become dragonborn?
Probably. We just saw it.
Holy crap.
I don't have any. I don't know. We'd have to talk to a doctor. I think we're on to something though.
Oh god, my racist biology teacher was right. I thought he was always lying.
You always told me there's something to learn from racist biology teachers once in a while, and this must have been what you meant.
I just figured he'd be being racist. Wait, does that mean dragonborn turn into dragons?
I don't know. We'd have to pull out the evolutionary chart of these people.
That raises so many questions.
Well, apparently
I need more alcohol.
their final evolution appears to be stone once hit by a metal man with an axe.
No, I don't think that was them. I think that was Deimos. I think that was whatever that weapon Deimos had was.
Well, we better get some sleep.
Yeah, go get some sleep, son. We'll talk about this in the morning.
All good. Good night, Dad.
Yep. You all get a lovely little rest. Hoax, I need a constitution saving throw from you.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be really great. Natural 1.
Mayor, have you ever had a tattoo in your life?
No.
Okay, how do I explain? Have you seen those videos of tattoos that get so dry they're just flaking off and they're like huge chunks of it's peeling in a single go?
Yeah, junkyard tattoos.
Yeah, junkyard or like really bad sunburns.
Yeah.
You're shedding like lizard.
Yes.
What is your maximum HP?
101.
Okay. Your permanent HP, evens, it's gonna go up. Odds, it's gonna go down.
Okay.
Evens, it goes up by 2. But for the next 24 hours, you are weak to all forms of damage except for cold.
Cooperate with me, Pen, please. Oh, it's coming. There we go.
It's coming. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. All right, you got that written down?
Yeah.
The next morning arises. You all come down for breakfast, and you see a new face. But before you see the new face, you see something very peculiar. The crate is now like a lava lamp, still within the square, but it is flowing, growing, and changing sizes like a lava lamp.
I'm gonna try to open it.
Was there anything inside it?
No.
It's empty. You open it, you grab one corner of it that's like down towards the bottom, and it's like its own little individual glob, and you lift it, and the lid parts on all these other different globs come up too.
New announcement. I hate this crate.
Okay, everybody just stares at you.
Who the hell is this?
Nobody answers, as everyone's attention is drawn to the kobold that comes down with Engelrum and their lovely outfit.
Oh, I thought they were already there. That's my bad.
Nope, they're just now coming down. And Engelrum, your armor and sword have changed. You now have blood red and gold highlights all over your weapons and armor.
That's awesome.
You look regal as heck.
Trying a new look in Gelrum?
I
Certainly
guess
suits you.
it would seem so.
Oh,
This is my friend here, Hemoglobia.
Hello,
Right.
everyone.
Do I have to
I
pay?
do-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Do I have to pay your new friend?
I don't desire money, but I will accept offerings.
Oh, welcome aboard.
Thank you. You may know me as this form, or... And she'll take that humanoid, female goddess-looking form.
Lucian's eyes just go wide when he sees that.
But for now, I will keep my kobold form, as it seems some of you have interesting reactions to my humanoid form. And she'll go back to her kobold form.
When she was in that human form, you know that look that like conservative dads or grandparents get when they see something just a little too lewd and they're like, "Oh, great." The hoax is just like, "Oh man, why?"
I'll put it this way: if you're not married or not in love, you feel something for this lady. Even if you are married or in love, your heart skips a beat for just a second. That is one of her abilities.
Lucian, not even like really paying attention, just reaches up and wipes the blood that was dripping from his nose. I'm sorry, were you talking just now? My brain just momentarily shut down.
You hear Deborah speaking to you, Lucian. You already got a mama. You don't need to.
Oh, dear.
Side-eye. Don't put that evil on me.
Don't you be breaking your pack now.
Oof. But eyeballs.
Heavy emphasis on glucose sugar mama. We're gonna
Blood
make so
sugar
many.
mama.
We're gonna make
Blood
so many
sugar
blood
mama.
sugar jokes now.
Yup.
Diabetes.
She gonna give you diabetes with how cute she is.
Oh.
Alrighty. Where were we? Sorry.
Sorry, swallowed my tongue a second there.
Diabetes.
My name is Onslow Green, and I have diabetes.
I got diabetes.
So,
But yeah,
I guess we ought to get going here. Go get our friends fixed, our broken pile of metal, and our broken pile of stone.
will they all fit on the teleportation circle?
Sure. I mean, they don't need to be comfortable.
You kind of hear Taliesin pipe up. You can only either take Zolo or Deimos. I'd recommend leaving Zolo, as he is stone and any accident could cause him to lose a piece.
That's fine. It's coming out of Deimos' ass anyway.
I highly recommend you leave Zolo here.
All right. Well, I want to direct you towards the leaderboard, and right now, Deimos has skipped Frowny Face sticker and has a Stormy Cloud sticker.
Look, I get it, you're mad, but I'm putting it this way. If he falls and breaks, we can't fix him.
I know. Deimos is going to fix him when he comes back, and maybe I can consider getting rid of the Stormy Cloud sticker.
Hoax, I think.
We'll take
this?
Deimos, okay?
Yes.
And then pick up the pieces as we when we get back.
How about this? I'm not letting you take Zolo.
I'm not trying to take Solo.
Good.
I need a scrying. I need one of them scrying thingies.
For me or for who? Who do you need to talk to?
My boy down in the underbelly of Tanarok Haven.
I don't hand you one. This is good for 25 woods.
Can you get me in front of our teleportation sigil?
Oh, you want scrying, not Hold on, you want scrying, not sending. I have to check if
Yeah.
Taliesin has it. Sorry, give me a second.
Yeah, he said scrying, so I don't know what, what you
sorry.
heard.
I'm sorry, my mind heard sending for a minute there.
It's from them. It's from them
the bean,
drinks
the
he
brain.
had when he was
Yeah.
creating
Taliesin
hemoglobin.
Taliesin does not have a scrying spell, bud.
This is
That's not in his wheelhouse. I'm sorry, that's not
pissing
something I
me
gave.
off.
I'm sorry.
Find me, please find me scrying. At this point, I'm willing to blow the entire company budget to scry this to my boy. We need men. We needed them yesterday.
Hoax. We will go looking for a scroll. We'll probably find it by the time you're back. You go do what you need to do. We'll go do what we need to do.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk back to the board and put a smiley face sticker next to Taliesin.
And Galram is just shaking his
But-
head again.
By the way, hey Hoax,
Yeah.
that whole board is now doing the lava lamp thing.
Lucy's just cracking up at this point, seeing that happen.
Can somebody investigate a haunted carriage too, please?
Just shares a look with Deborah. You think it's anything related to us?
No, we ain't doing it.
No, I mean like natural bleed over, Deborah, not like actual interference.
Oh no, someone's casting a spell. I know that for a fact. I just don't know who.
Seriously, they evaded your senses? Oh, come on, Deborah. What good are you if you can't track where the spell's being cast from?
Alice, I know you're several months pregnant. Can you figure out who's playing with our boards and our crates?
Roll persuasion with disadvantage. She gives you that look of like, what now?
Excuse me?
Hey, excuse me?
10.
Relax, folks. It's not moving anymore.
I'm gonna start drinking.
There we go. Maybe then I could take you along for a joyride every now and then.
Settle down.
Folks, if it makes you feel any better, I will look into it in a little bit.
That would be.
I have some things I have to deal with first. Then I can maybe see if I can find what's doing it.
I would greatly appreciate it, Dia. You mean the world to me.
And if it
Thank you
winds up
very-
being an item, let me have it.
Now,
Ah,
turns out to be an item. I'm gonna sell it.
but I
I
want
swear
it
to
though.
God, if it's Salus.
I feel like it's
With
just.
her new object, not knowing she's doing it. Oh man.
I have two theories on this one at this point.
Well, let's hear him. We got some time.
It's either somehow midnight or the conglomerate of ridiculous things that we have acquired and the people that are here has caused an oops-a-daisies.
Well, if anybody remembers the card game up with the snakes,
Their
Oh yeah.
gambling is ruining our furniture.
they may have incited the rage of the god of game. No, it. I don't know. It might be the snakes. It might not. You know, there
I
might
get the
be
feeling.
things about your carriage you might have to explore at some time as a side mission that you guys have never done.
Great. Let's load up our boy and get him fixed.
Yeah. You guys kind of like put a little floating disc under him and push him onto the teleportation circle. Old Lily gets on there with you. So who's all coming? I need to know this now for my notes.
I mean, I am, and I assume
Is it-
Hemoglobia is coming as well.
Hemoglobia actually will stay behind. She wants to explore more of the carriage.
If she's gonna stay, can I ask her to help maybe look into that disturbance that was happening with the wall?
You want to put your god on it?
Yeah.
Sure.
If she would feel like it. He would
Oh,
ask, in his utmost knightlyhood, like.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to. Salus, would you like to help me? Yes. You see her pull the spider dagger and a familiar flaming scimitar. I get to go hunting something. Would be glad to.
I'm gonna give Salus just a thumbs up, you know.
Alrighty. I take it the main party is going to be going on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Alrighty. You guys step on the teleportation circles. And you all
Wait.
hear Taliesin say, oh, go ahead.
Are we leaving our weapons in the carriage? Because we were told
were
no
told
weapons,
to.
remember? Okay,
Yeah.
I
You
just
were
wanted to
told
make
no
sure.
weapons.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
You hear Taliesin say, by the way, remember, with most teleportation stuff, close your eyes. Does anybody open them as it teleports them?
No.
No, I'm closing it.
Does anybody look?
Nope.
Okay. You are now in a pristine white room with sigils and markings all over the wall as you see a door in front of you open, and there is a very familiar elven-like creature that you guys remember from when the doctor died. Same cropped ears, same razor-sharp teeth, genderless body, palish blue-green skin. It just kind of stares at you for a second. Jean de Blanc.
Seeing this thing, and Galrom kind of has a little rage, and he reaction like just goes for his sword, but then just remembers it's not the same thing.
It will see you draw, like go to draw, and you see its mouth will open up, and a ball of water will begin to form in the openness of its mouth.
I'd like to look at Lylel and just go, this is in poor taste.
They're the workers of the. These are the workers of the doctor. don't understand. Like I told you, unless your friend was a member of the Brotherhood of Evolution, they would not have attacked him.
And like I said, I know he wasn't. I just don't know why he was attacked and murdered. I'm sorry I went for to draw a weapon that was not there, but it was more or less reaction.
You hear her begin to like gurgle up, like, and you'll see the thing kind of like calm down. Okay. I told them to go get someone, and I think the new guy should be here soon. I don't remember his name. And Trucker, would you be so kind as to tell us who's coming to greet the party?
Oh no.
Are you kidding me?
More story!
Another card!
Y'all wait for a few minutes, and you hear the faint tapping of a man walking with a cane, and around the corner into the room y'all are waiting in walks Tremaine.
Oh, I hate you so much.
My friend,
And
I never thought I'd see you here.
session tonight.
Oh man, you gotta get me one more word in so I don't demonetize us.
Nope, that's the session,
Fine.
everybody.
We're getting demonetized next episode.
Oh my goodness.
Do I have to update the thingy?
Yes. Tremaine's taking over for Deimos for a while. He's back, folks!
I hate you so
I
much.
hate you so much. I'm so irritated. At least I have
Oh,
at least I have the stuff saved, so it's really not that big of a deal, but it's like, dog.
Gosh
You know
dang
what?
it, Trucker. You've had me literally PTSD, you know.
You know, instead of outros tonight, I have another question.
Remembering a homie and this happens? Ugh.
How much do you guys hate me right now for doing this to you?
Well,
I love it.
actually, I'm
I'm
fine
sitting
with it.
here
I'm just
soaking it up.
I'm more annoyed that I have to deal with constantly changing up the slideshow. This is the 5th time in a week.
What kind of pact
You're
is
okay
this?
with killing
Okay,
him.
did Trucker, did you have to like make a pact with Flame on this or something? A pact of silence or something? Like what the shit?
You don't tell him the rules. Remember the pact.
I'm alright with it. That's cool.
I hate this.
Yes, folks, Flame's KD is back to 0.
It was all a plan from the beginning, I swear.
Anyways, Chaos, a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate me right now?
9 for the complete and utter fucking.
He's back! Marky Mark, on a scale of 1 to 100,
Ah.
or 1 to 10, how much do you hate me right now?
Oh, probably like a 6, cause it's not something I would have thought about, but subconsciously I should have thought about it.
We want to try something new, and this has been in the works for a while. Mayor, a scale of 10, how much do you hate me right now?
I'm just irritated. I'll get over it. I'm more mad that now you won't let me get my word in so I can avoid getting us demonetized, but that's the price that
I'm
you
sorry.
pay.
Well, here's the thing. You won't be able to get us demonetized because it'll be like 20 minutes into the episode.
Oh. I mean, all I was going to say is, well, fuck you too.
Part of me wanted to cut this early just because, like, I want to see what you guys come up with next session. I know your knee-jerk reactions are going to be good, but I want to hear what you come up with now. And then, last but not least, Trucker, how much do you love me right now?
Oh, 20.
I
I
think
love you too, big buddy.
I think Ingalarum would have just like fallen to a knee seeing him.
Yeah.
Like you have no idea. Like just like the hardest knee drop.
It's a good thing you didn't bring Alice.
A trucker.
Yeah, I don't. Tremaine is fired. I'm not. I'm not dealing with that one. Tremaine's not
Sorry.
coming aboard.
Trucker.
He might.
How much do you think Tremaine's gonna have a problem dealing with Lucian's impulsiveness?
Oh, he don't give a shit about you, bro.
Oh, I know. I
Damn.
don't like to. I don't like to pull rank, but I already have the perfect name for this episode. Be kind, rewind.
Yes. Yes. Also, you guys are gonna have
I
to deal with
mean,
him because this next chapter you're dealing with the Doctor and not Deimos.
I mean, my name was, my title for this would have been like Blood Ties.
Blood
The problem is
tithe?
the cult.
No, Blood Ties, as in
No,
like.
no. Blood tithe. Tithe. That's a good idea for one as well.
Well,
Bloody
I was just
memories.
thinking maybe, yeah.
Bloody memories because we're bringing back the past.
I mean,
we
that's
put
kind of what I was going with.
we put bloody in the front of the title twice now.
Well,
Yeah, good point.
That's why I was figuring it would just be best to go with the complete misdirect of be kind, rewind.
I mean, let's be honest though. We also did just summon a new goddess to the material plane, which breaks a lot of rules. So, if I want to poke fun at that, I'm good with Be Kind Rewind. That really fits this, but also we could say new god who dis.
Well, the thing is too, like technically Hemoglobia was dead, and we just rewound the clock on that too.
They weren't. So
wasn't
technically they were,
dead.
and they weren't. They were like trapped away from their power.
Well, yeah, but we
Vanished.
still kind of rewound the clock on that one too.
So put in the comments if you guys saw this coming, because I doubt any of you guys did.
Hold on, I need a moment of silence real quick. Just 5 seconds of everybody's time. Hey, Thunder, you can apologize to me for all the slander that I now do not deserve in any way, shape, or form, even though I didn't deserve it the first time. I will be graciously awaiting your apology. That is all I need to say on that matter.
Thunder, I love you like a sister. You're my girl. But the moment you told me you were giving him crap for Tremaine's death, it took everything in me not to go. Ease up on
Well,
my boy. It's not his fault.
It wasn't his
it
fault,
wasn't. I don't know how many times I could have explained that.
but
Trucker
it
and I
didn't help.
planned this. Trucker
No.
and I planned this the moment he told the secret. I'm like, you got two options. You either die or you fake your death. What are we doing here? The next True Bands is gonna be hilarious because we get to talk about this trucker.
Well, we can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got tomorrow off.
I don't.
We'll set a time.
I'm sorry, Mark.
Yeah, we've tried getting everybody on, but you're like the only person that I don't think we're gonna be able to nail because we've talked to TW and he graciously declined, and that's totally cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we talked to our sponsor and they didn't really reply, but they're also very busy and it would put a dent in Flame schedule, unfortunately, and I think it'd be cool to have Flame there.
They can only do what, Monday, right?
Probably Saturday or Sunday.
So I can do Sunday. I can do anytime Sunday because it's recording.
Well,
I can do.
hell, part of my problem is Sunday too because of
I mean, if
work.
you just ask, I can look at my schedule and whatnot.
Yeah,
and I can join occasionally.
We typically do Mondays. We got Chaos on the last one, and we had to forgo. Last week's because I was extremely busy getting screwed around by a bunch of nonsense that I don't want to talk about, and I had to do the announcement video that I also don't want to talk about.
Yep. But yeah, we hope you all. I do hope you all enjoyed this session.
Greatly.
Immensely.
I wish that our internet connections kind of synced up a little better so I didn't interrupt twice. I feel like a dickhead for that, but
No, it's fine. This is that thing of like, it happened, and the DM is trying to be like, no more, no more, no more. But they're like, no, we gotta get this last thing. I was like, you can't.
I just didn't want us to get demonetized.
Here's the thing. Next session, we start recording at 6:40.
Yeah, I know.
By the time the session starts, it'll be at least 20 to 25 minutes before the session is over. So it won't matter.
I know. I was, as they say for Elden Ring, I was panic rolling.
Yeah, but hey,
Oh, panic roll.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a lot in the making, because this was me and Trucker talking like every session, like, all right, when do we want to do this? How are we looking at it?
Well, I hope you like the stuff I wrote in your book
Pussy.
from Maine.
Fuck, use my book
Look.
now. I ain't giving this back.
And Galva, my friend, you don't know the half of it.
You're gonna cry whether you like it or not.
Well, you might.
Yeah, you might, because I'm guessing he's been watching us the whole time.
Probably.
You never know. Also, by the way, folks, the artwork for Hemoglobia has been made. Fox will be getting that in some time, so get ready to see that within a session or two.
Hopefully,
Again, please
next session.
go and commission. Please go and commission Fox.
All right. We're talking in circles, so that's a good place to end it. You all have a great night and enjoy this slightly shorter than usual episode. Adios.
Have a great night, folks.